Welcome back to another episode of Auntys After Dark, where we will dive deep into the juicy, the spiritual, and everything in between.
Join us as we spill the tea, share secrets, and explore the complexities of love, life, and sexuality.
Since I opened my baby honey, like I had like this one experience, right? And oh my god, like there, but I'm just like
Happy.
Yes.
Everybody should experience that.
oh,
At very minimum once.
it's like this.
At very minimum. At very minimum.
What? And boy, I tell people all the time, I don't know what y'all talking about. But December 31st being New Year's Eve, let me tell you something. My New Year's was 10/10 when they took me from that job and I was on my way to come up to that retreat and I was like,
hello.
I see y'all later. Oh my God, because my portal just opened. Y'all gonna get this for my New Year's.
So happy for you. So happy for you.
Because baby.
That's right.
Okay. Yes, that Kundalini, that energy of just.
Yeah. Yes, it is a beautiful thing. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And it's more than sex.
Your earrings, Goddess Marina, as we're talking about the year of the snake, and I'm captivated by your earrings. And when you said that about the Kundalini, I zoned in on your earrings, and to me it's like it's representing the Kundalini.
You know what's
Right
so
there.
crazy about that? I had on another pair of earrings and I went and took them off because these earrings said to put me on to wear them.
These
And I'm even looking at your jacket. It's got the Kundalini.
Mm-hmm. And then her
Same.
necklace.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. My signature piece, definitely.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm
she's
taking it all in because, boy, all this Kundalini. You hear me?
Yes.
Auntie Donna held back on this. I said, wait, Auntie Donna, holding yourself back from this? Absolutely not. I'm so happy she retired.
Absolutely.
That is Donna.
Absolutely.
Ooh, yes. And Kundalini isn't just sexual. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because
Yes.
I know, like, I can feel it even in power moves. Like, when I hit send on my fundraiser, that was all the way my Kundalini because that was my confidence kicking up and saying, baby, do it.
Yes.
So that Kundalini also represents confidence. It don't just represents the sexual energy. You got to have that confidence too. Like,
Well, let me say this about that because we have a tendency to negate the sexual energy. Sexual energy in the West is different from sexual energy in Nubian sense or in African culture. And I'm not going to speak as a whole. But sexual energy is simply feminine energy. It is not sex. So I wanted to make that differentiation. It can materialize through sex. That's why I say it's like the highest orgasm, because most people can relate to that kind of high, you know, high. But it is not sex. It can materialize through sex, and like what you said, it can materialize through confidence. It can materialize through manifestation. It can materialize itself. It's an opening. It's an opening of the feminine energy that takes up our spine. It starts at the base of our spine, which is our what's that? Our solar plexus chakra. Is that the one at the base of our spine? It starts there. It sits there. That's where it sits, and it activates within our solar plexus, which is tied to our sexual organs. And so when it's activated, it moves up through. It snakes up through the spine all the way to the back.
So then it's starting in the sacral.
Sacral, thank you. Sacral chakra, yes. But it's always there. It's always sitting there. It's not dormant, but it can be dormant until we awaken it. And once we awaken it, it's open and available to us for confidence, for materializing things. So it's our feminine energy, which is our, I don't want to use the word sexual energy, but it's that kind of energy giving us
energy.
It's that energy.
It's that energy. And I'm happy that you said once you open it, it's open, because that was one of the things that I know she and I discussed, like, do we have to continue to open it, or is it just there?
Bam!
It's there.
Nurture it.
Yes.
Yes.
Still.
Yes.
Protect it still.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
That I was thinking creation, because I was thinking about the way that it comes back, like because we can reuse it, and it's like it's creation. That's what feminine energy is. We are the creators. We are the ones that our wombs creates life. Like
yes.
literally.
Yes.
So I was thinking creation.
Yes. Can I add this? Our wombs, in conjunction with the male energy.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying this because it's on my heart. There's so much between the feminine and masculine energy that's happening now. And I want to kind of upright it in terms of feminine energy creation, yes. Yet in order to bring life into the world, we also need that other half. So yes, we are creators, but we also need the other half in order to be able to create. Okay, so that's where creation starts. It starts with the fusion of two energies coming together to create life. And so, I think it's important to bring that piece in because, we as women, yes, we are creators. We can do all that, blah, blah, blah. But it's important to emphasize that in order to create life, there has to be a fusion of two energies.
Yes, absolutely.
So one cannot do without the other.
Absolutely, right.
So they discover something else, however, but we need both energies in order to create life.
Absolutely.
Balance.
Yes.
Balance. Important. Very, very important balance.
Yes. That is so true because, like, when you think about it, a lot of times, I don't know if it's because of this is how the world is, but we always like put it like we are the creators, like we just did it all by ourselves, and that's not the case.
Yeah.
Because if you even go through all of the religious ways, they always had that balance to equal the man and the woman. It was just never just one that did everything. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Two animals.
I know, right?
On the ark.
Yeah.
Everything is two.
Yeah. And it's so funny. My doggy then came down here. You talk about animals. Down here talking. He then came and he under my little table and trying to get to me and got his little head and I keep trying to push him away and I'm doing this and I'm like, just like, no,
Mikey.
Right. You want to make a guest appearance. Boy.
Yeah. Include
that
me.
love. Him getting, look, he trying to jump up here. No, sir. Excuse me. We are in the middle of video. It'd be the dogs, not the kids. The dogs. Come on.
The dogs.
The dogs. Bed. Go to bed.
King Virgo being really good today.
I know. Her cat be all over the place. Oh
Virgos?
my goodness. Her gatekeeper.
Virgo is his name.
That's beautiful.
I call him King Virgo the Leo because he was born in July.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
And he looks like a little lion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Sir, I want to see a picture.
I sure will. He's beautiful.
He is. Oh my goodness. So we were talking about Kundalini. Look, it's so funny because it feels like we just having a conversation. Like I really want to just start like, oh, and then let me tell you about this. But
let it flow.
I know,
let
right?
It flow, let it flow.
So you did say that. I love the fact that you said that it's, it is the sexual energy is feminine energy. Yeah. We had an episode where we talked about operating out of wetness. We have not yet aired it. But I wanted to kind of touch base with that. I don't know why it came up, so I'm gonna let it flow. So Cassie sent it to me, and it literally, the girl was saying that operating out of wetness is how we should, always operate. And I think about that Kundalini, and it's like if I'm operating out of wetness, then I'm gonna get that yes. Versus that, you know, and it's gonna be that gentle yes, not that, you're getting on my nerves. It's more like, okay, yeah, I can do this. And it made me think like, should we be operating out of wetness in every area of our lives? Like, when do we shut it down, or do we never shut it down? What are your thoughts on that?
So I want more context of what it means to operate out of wetness.
Come on,
Can
Miss
I have
Spicy.
So, look,
any context?
good point.
Context.
My turn. So, operating out of place of wetness is when you think about when you're in that sexual state and you're in your full wetness, you're softer. You're ready to receive. You're open.
Yeah.
You're not hard and fighting the world. You are truly letting it flow.
Yeah.
Because in order to be wet, you have to do what? Allow it to flow.
Yeah.
So when you do that, you're softer when you speak to people. Your intentions are softer.
Love that.
So like when, you know, like you're at the grocery store and the bagger is just, some will call it flirting. It's operating out of a place of wetness, and you just look at them and just say, thank you so much. And it's softer, and it's, thank you.
I love that.
Do that again. Yes.
This is where I'm getting.
I'm in. I'm all what we talk about. All in. Lost in the wetness.
You see, look, you see how I got lost just trying to explain. This is I'm in. Learning. This is how I.
This is
Bottle it.
what we do.
Yeah.
Bottle it up.
Bottle it. Let's go. I'm in. I don't even know what we talk about, but yes, it hypnotized me so much so that yes, I say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's operating out of a place of wetness.
Mm-hmm.
We all have it in us, and we should all do it as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah.
That feels good. Yeah. Y'all can market that. That in and of itself is an idea of softness. It just made my whole body just
Like, every
time. Yeah.
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 Right.
And you're getting ready to walk into that meeting or do something hard. Take a moment. And on that episode, I did say that sometimes I go to that place in my mind because my Kundalini is open. I am able to make myself wet when I want to.
Yeah.
So that I can authentically be in that place of wetness.
Love that. Love
Sometimes
that.
you don't have to.
Yeah.
But
That's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. I love it. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What
Henceforth, when I was saying how like I felt like I was glowing, because it was like I had got into that space of nah, I'm not about to. I'm just gonna gentle. And I mean, I was having conversations yesterday that was so like this girl was like, "Oh, I'm so stressed," and I was like, "But why, baby?" And even she was like, "She can ask me for anything." Like this, how she was. Anything, and I was like, "Okay, yes."
Love that.
Yeah.
Had a man taking the groceries to the car.
What?
Like,
Yes. Yeah.
They be
So
fall
over. Yeah. And you could be in sweats, Sonny. I was in sweats at Walmart neighborhood store and just walked in with confidence. And the guy said, "You are beautiful." And I did just like this. Thank you. Thank you. And when I got to that car, listen, honey, my bags was getting put in the car and he was parking my cameras for me. He was like, "I got it. Have a good day. Tell your husband he a lucky man." And even equated me to be in a married state. And I just accept, thank you. And kept it going. Yes.
Receive.
That is a beautiful space. Beautiful space.
Can I say that I'm happy to hear you all talking about this as we move in this new space in the world where, and I, this may be really, really touchy, but I'm going to say it because y'all know I say whatever.
Authenticity.
Yes.
This is what it is. Where we're drawing the lines about what is and what isn't. And it's important for those of us who want our feminine energy,
Mm-hmm.
who don't want to give it away to anybody else,
Mm-hmm.
who don't want it compromised,
Mm-hmm.
who want to own it, have it,
Mm-hmm.
that we be able to say feminine energy is feminine energy and it belongs to us
Mm-hmm.
as feminine energy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you borrow it? Maybe,
Mm-hmm.
maybe,
Maybe.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it belongs to us. It's ours. It's our gift. It's
Yes,
part
it
of
is.
what we came into the world with.
Mm-hmm.
And so, touchy subject, and I'm not trying to go down that road yet. In my authenticity, I must say that feminine energy is an energy that is being hijacked to an extent.
Yes,
It is.
it is. It is. Oh.
And there's a reason why it's being hijacked. It's part of what you all are saying.
Mm-hmm.
How you all both softened up.
Mm-hmm.
Cassie, talking, you softened up so much so that I would have given you shit. If I got $100, I'm giving it to you. Oh, take my money. Take my money. All of
Hey,
all,
Nelson, my God.
all that.
Hey.
Shit, you can have it.
Yes.
So when you were talking about the gentleman, like I could see him following you to the car, probably salivating.
Right. Right.
You know, that's feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
And that belongs to the feminine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is ours. And so it behooves us to protect that energy,
Mm-hmm.
to own it,
Mm-hmm.
because if it does get hijacked the way it's going, Cassie, you said we were the creators.
Mm-hmm.
Watch what happens.
Mm-hmm.
If it's hijacked.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are you creating?
Mm-hmm.
Are you creating authenticity?
Right.
Right.
What are you creating?
Right.
Oh.
Right. You
Love
hit,
that.
now you hit it. Now you hit
Yeah.
it. And when I say you hit it, I feel like that is a perfect space to say this has been the best interview that we have experienced. Even though it's the first, I know it's going to be the best.
Oh my gosh, the best.
There's no one that's going to top out for this. No, let me stop. Let me. No, I'm right. I feel it. This is the best one. And I'm going to hold on to that. So, Goddess Marina, we're going to still talk to you after this because we got to share, that I'm going to breathe with no air.
Yeah.
We have to share that with you. Before we do, we got to let our viewers know, how can they reach you as a coach? If they want Goddess Marina as a coach, how can they reach you?
I would say through my website.
Okay.
www. There it is. Empowered Youth Spiritual Coaching. It's a new platform that I've just kind of brought out to the world because it's not, I wasn't ready for everybody per se, but now I think I'm in a space where I can hold energies a lot more than what I've held prior. So my website, give me about a couple of weeks to get that up and running. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
Awesome. Well, around here we like to say it's tea time, and we forgot our cups today, but that is okay.
We forgot the cups. It's okay.
It is all right because you know what? We didn't need the cups. We're going to show you. We are Auntys After Dark. Always, we're dropping episodes every Monday. We did take a week off, but we are back. We are in the month of love, but it's always love for everyone when it comes to Auntys After Dark. So we thank you so much for joining us today. And before we leave, we do have one thing that we want to ask you. How can we support you?
Ooh. So first I want to say thank you all so much for what you're doing, first and foremost. thank you all for having this space. I think people don't really realize how important spaces are.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to honor you both for coming together and having the gumption and the courage and the nerve and the wherewithal to say, we're going to provide this space. We're not thinking about numbers. We're not thinking about, we're just going to jumpstart this thing and get it going. We're not looking for perfect lighting, studio space, all of that. So I want to honor you all for coming together. And I think the best way people support me is be your motherfucking self.
And we got that covered. Ashe.
Be yourself. If you can be yourself, then the world will be a better place. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Find out who that is, love it, and be it. Period, as my students say.
Thank you so much. And
I love it.
Nice way to close. It has been a pleasure, and we will see you on the next time.
Keep it spicy.